I'm with my man Ryan Urbanski from Martin Group, and today we're talking about winning. Today we're talking about celebrating the amazing opportunity that my man here, Ryan Urbanski and Martin Advisory Group, closed with Aryaka. So Ryan, welcome to the Aryaka Win Wire show.
Hey, thanks, Craig. Glad to be a part of it. Appreciate it.
So happy you're here, man. So let's jump into it. Tell me a little bit about your customer. What industry are they in? And what was the challenge? What was the underlying challenge that they faced?
All right. So yeah, a customer for this particular opportunity is in the entertainment space, and so the issue that they were facing is that they have international locations spread across Europe, Asia Pac, the U.S. And what was happening is that their users were having kind of disparate situations with their experience with their internal apps and their, for instance, their Teams experience or video and stuff like that. So Asia Pac was different than the experience Europe was having. It was different than the U.S. was having. So they looked to Aryaka to kind of help them deploy a solution that allowed them to give their people internationally the same experience that those in the States were having. So really turned out to be a good solution across the board.
Love that. That's one of our big use cases, is really helping with that SaaS acceleration. In fact, we actually accelerate into 3,500 different SaaS applications. So keep that in mind for your other customers. How did the team engage with you? What was the engagement between the Aryaka team and Martin Advisory Group? How did that look?
My engineer, Josh, and myself kind of uncovered the opportunity, and then we kind of engaged Matt Thompson and Robert Meyer on going through it. And so really it was very progressive as how we went through the process. It wasn't salesy, it wasn't forced or anything like that. They were really kind of went through and were patient with understanding my customer and exactly what they needed to do, both on the international side, on the private access side for the VPN for the remote users. They have an AWS and Azure cloud. How are they going to do the multi-cloud integration into that? So we kind of dissected each portion into there and was able to come up with a solution not only to spin up on a short-term basis, but as we deploy this out to kind of have a roadmap or a blueprint on where we want to be Q1, Q2 of 2023. So the implementation team has been really good at making sure we kind of follow that path, and they're good at keeping everyone on track to get us where we need to go to make sure we get those goals. And then once we hit our landing point, beginning of next year is when we start looking at version 2.0 of what we want to do with you guys. So
excellent. I love that engagement. What an amazing opportunity. So in the end, what did that solution look like? It sounds to me like SD-WAN architecture with SaaS acceleration, with focus around cloud deployment too, kind of a cloud first topology. Anything else to add there?
What we haven't talked about is the security portion, and that's kind of in the 2.0 area. But one of the reasons why they chose Aryaka versus some of the competitors is because of the roadmap that you guys have with that SecuCloud solution. So we're consuming this on the front end, but then we're going to move into some of the security features to get rid of some of their managed firewalls and to do some of the other things, get rid of their ASAs and stuff that they're doing today.
I love it. I love that progressive approach in terms of reducing the complexity around security and networking. So perfect use case. So tell me the why. So why did you come to Aryaka? What, from a partner perspective?
We've had relationships with Aryaka for some time and have done quite a number of business with you guys. So we've trusted you. I mean, the thing that puts Aryaka kind of different across others, I would say, is, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but it is the people, right? So, I mean, everybody seems to have a vested stake into making our customers successful. And so what happens is, like, and again, I'm not going to do the cliche thing and stuff like that, but so often you go through the pre-sale side and everyone talks about a big game, but then when it goes to implementation or getting it done, it just kind of drops off and everyone forgets about it to move on to the next project. But what happened was that it almost seemed like our team and our focus got stronger as we've been going through the implementation stage. So like Ryan and his team, LifeSay, and who is it, Matesh, they've all been instrumental in kind of helping us go through and kind of making sure we have a successful implementation. So that's why we feel comfortable going with Aryaka. And of course, the client picked you guys again for reasons we talked about before, just your future-proof plan, the way you guys can carry A to Z. You know, they wanted to help manage their circuits in international locations. So we kind of were able to move that off to Aryaka and have you guys manage those and stuff like that. So I would say those are kind of the biggest points of why we went with Aryaka and haven't been let down yet. So it's been great.
Excellent. Well, I love this opportunity. It's a perfect use case, SaaS application, acceleration, multi-cloud deployment, and a great win for you, my man. $35,000 a month, $1.2 million total contract value, and growing, right? We just closed an incremental deal here this month as well. So congratulations on the account. Thank you so much for the partnership. It means the world to us.
No, appreciate your support. Appreciate your team as well, Craig. It's been great.